All right, welcome to Travel Dairy. I'm Sharjeel, and today we're taking 5 minutes to sharpen one travel skill that costs nothing and pays back every time you hit the high roads of northern Pakistan. Listening. On this episode, I'll lead you through a quick listening exercise, explain the five sounds that tell you a place, and give simple rules to use sound for safer, richer travel. Ready? Let's go. Hook. I remember a morning on the Karakoram highway, thin light, tea steam in the air, and I heard something odd. A single distant clatter that didn't match traffic. It wasn't an engine, and it wasn't village chatter. I slowed the car, listened for 30 seconds, and then took the small farm track instead of the main bend. 10 minutes later, we saw a landslide blocking the road we would have taken. That sound saved a wasted detour and a tense scramble. That's the promise of today. 5 minutes of listening can change a decision and keep you safer.
I'll never forget that. The road was waiting and you saved us from a muddy apology to the hillside. Small sounds, big impact.
Why listen? Three fast benefits. Safety sounds can warn you of rushing water, falling rocks, or distant engines before you see them. Orientation. A village's voices or goat bells point you to water and settlement. And memory. Recording a place by its sound makes photographs feel like moments you lived, not just images. Use listening as a quick, low effort tool when driving, stopping, or setting camp. Section 1. The five signature sounds. First, water. Streams and rivers announce themselves with texture. A thin, steady shimmy means shallow stones. A rolling, loud roar means depth and force. Near frozen channels, you'll hear brittle ticks and sudden break notes. Second, wind. Gentle wind over pines is a soft hiss. A focused, whistling wind through a saddle signals a fast corridor that can make driving dustier and colder. Third, livestock, goat bells, distant lowing. Regular jingles often mark grazing routes and indicate nearby shepherds or pastures. Fourth, human voices and tools. High rhythmic chatter usually means a village or roadside market. The tone and rhythm tell you if people are working, resting, or gathered. Fifth, pockets of intense silence. Those thin, held moments when everything else drops away often mark a remote past, dawn's clarity, or a place that wildlife uses. Each sound gives a different clue about terrain, people, and timing.
I'd add, goat bells are like local signposts. If the bells are many and close, expect people. If a single bell calls out, you might be near a nomad's camp. It's small, but it helps decide whether to stop or to keep moving.
Section 2. A guided listening exercise. Find a safe spot, park well off the road, switch off the engine, and take 60 calm seconds. Close your eyes if that helps. For this minute, we'll do three quick steps. 1. Identify direction. Turn your head slowly and notice where the sound is strongest. 2. Estimate distance, loud and clear versus faint and thin. 3. Guess the source and the likely consequence. Water, road, grazing animals. Now try it with me. Listen for 10 seconds to pick the loudest thing, then 10 seconds to place its direction, and 10 seconds to imagine what action that sound suggests. Keep the last 30 seconds quiet and see if any new sounds appear.
That quiet half-minute is where you always hear the extra clue. A distant truck, a goat, or a sheet of distant wind. It's the one practice I do before I drop a tent.
Turn sounds into decisions. Short rules of thumb. If you hear a deep, steady roar of water and you're near a river crossing, don't cross without visual checks. If wind howls through a narrow pass, expect sudden temperature drops and consider sheltering. If human voices and many bells appear close, approach slowly and keep distance until you see how people are using the land. Use sounds conservatively. They inform choices, but they don't replace a visual check, a map, or local advice. When in doubt, pick caution.
And always remember the conservative rule. Treat sound as a prompt to look, not as a command to act without checking. If you hear a distant rumble, slow down, scan, and ask someone if you can. Simple, safe.
Section 3. Respect and practical tie-ins. When you're listening near villages, keep distance, lower your volume, and don't record or approach without asking. Sounds are people's lives. Singing, children playing, animals moving. Treat them as private landscapes. If you're driving, practice 2 quick habits. Pause with the window down for 20 seconds at a viewpoint and make a one-line note in your phone about any unusual sounds you hear. Time, direction, a word or two. For campers, protect your ears, use soft ear coverings if the wind is loud, and don't sleep too close to a raging stream. The sound that soothes by day can be dangerous at night if water rises.
The one-line note trick is my secret. I once wrote, "Bells east, river loud," and later that saved us looking for water for half an hour. Little habits stack up.
Recap and CTA. To recap, listen for water, wind, livestock, human voices and silence. Do the 60-second exercise whenever you stop. Use sound to prompt a look, choose caution, and practice respectful distance near people. If you want route notes, sound checklists, or specific valleys and short downloadable listening exercises, visit our show site. You'll find maps and deeper resources to practice before your next trip. A quick note, sound helps but never replace local advice or safety checks.
If you enjoyed this 5-minute guide, please subscribe to Travel Dairy and tell a friend who's heading to the north. We'll keep these short, useful episodes coming. Safe listening and safe travels.